gamer, don't come play.
Where's the AC?
Where's the AC?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Are you taking a picture of me? Taking a picture of me?
I've been going there since I was in Immortals. It's pretty fast, you don't have to ask for appointments.
The barbers are cool. The dude that cut his hair had a neck tat, so he's like the real deal.
Michael, what time is it?
It's 4:24. I feel like I haven't gotten any sleep. Yeah, are your packs ready to go?
Yeah. Oh, I don't have rockets actually.
Good morning. Thirsty. For Monster? No. Good morning. Sausage and egg on a bagel. Too much bread. I should have gotten an English muffin.
So disrespectful. This is team.
How is that the team one?
Team Pens.
No?
This is Team Pens, bro.
No, it's not.
No. Really? I used it on stage.
No, you didn't. You've been dressing wrong.
See this one. Peter already ate.
No, wait, what? What are you talking about?
Who took a bite out of that cookie?
No, it's
No
too
one.
big. That's not what she said, but it's too big. This place is pretty insane. I don't know. Everything's nice. The bathrooms, which I think is the most important thing when you're in a hotel, like I think even more important than the beds, is the bathrooms. And this place is pretty insane bathrooms. And the view. I think Riot really balled out on this.
Look at this view. Look at this. It's like picture. It's like.
You know, I have been involved in the League of Legends scene for about 6 years, and every single time that we've come to a North American Championship, we have basically missed the bubble to get to the finals on numerous occasions. I know it just feels like we've always been on this cusp of actually getting a championship, and so Team Liquid hasn't had a banner in the North American LCS studio, and so this is a long time coming. I hope we can take it all the way. I watched that video from yesterday, and nobody remembers second. It's just kind of so true, you know. Nobody does. So hopefully we can take this all the way.
We are Miami Beach.
Beach. Beach. We are in Miami Beach. We are in Miami Beach.
Doing what?
Beach. Doing video shooting.
Doing bitches.
Huh?
Doing bitches.
Doing bitches.
No!
No. He said that.
Don't listen to him.
Ah, okay. Don't say it. Beach. Beach.
Yeah, Miami was really hot and humid. I thought because I'm from SoCal I'd be used to the hot, but I was definitely not ready for the humid.
Pretty sticky.
Because air is hot. HOT.
I got sunburned for like probably the first time in my life in Miami. I didn't even know I needed sunscreen. I thought I was brown, but I guess I'm not.
To McDonald's yesterday.
Good job.
2 a.m.
Oh, why'd you SOS?
Because I was worried that I'm gonna die.
Oh.
You know, Duterte is closing Boracay.
What? No way.
He's shutting down the island for 6
No way.
months. No joke, look it up.
What?
Because it's like...
Really?
Yeah, when we did all the Riot Media stuff, it was actually really funny because we're just walking around in like our full uniforms, which are like, you know, we're wearing like these long black pants or jerseys or Yeezys, and then we're in Beach Town, Miami. Everyone's on spring break or just on vacation, going out to the beach, so everyone's just like shirtless wearing shorts. It's like, I wonder what those people are thinking, like, who are these guys, you know?
The real deal. They knew they were gonna win, so.
Man.
Ooh, give me banana! If you not give me banana, I throw banana. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why are you rapping, bro?
California, better I think. But Miami, yeah, you can see pretty girls, and
I have a girlfriend, so I'm just walking around like this the whole time.
but I can say that.
They're like really cute girls that do that massage.
Like
Really
massage.
cute girls, and then there's a really hairy, like me kind of guy just massaging them. So.
I hope it's
It's actually just me. It's actually just me. So.
Give me the hairiest guy.
Don't let me touch it.
And then like Impact just needs to call out that I can move first or I can cancel pressure in the lanes, top and mid. The games are messy.
Right, if we see large HP or something.
Sure, we can ignore bottom.
Oh,
We're also waiting for, you guys know we're also waiting for Olleh to respawn because he died to Baron.
Oh,
So-
yeah, like why does this top be a small window to...
Nah, this engage is fucking insane. Our top laner is still dead.
Yeah,
The top
it's
laner
a 4v5 though.
I definitely agree though that the main point is we're playing really sloppy.
Yeah.
We're making a lot of dumb mistakes.
Yeah, I mean like
We
I was brought out to Miami because TO was in the finals, and at this point of the season, of the split, Steve and the org wanted to do everything they possibly could to win. So I was there to make sure that everybody was mentally sharp, players, coaching staff, like everyone was there doing their job and ready.
Which makes sense in my...
So that's why I feel like the only way that they can win is if their bot lane plays perfectly and like they snowball from early game. Because I feel like if the game gets to like mid game and it's even, then you know we're gonna win for sure. It's like I might play scared because I don't want to give them their only win condition, but then it's just like a self-fulfilling prophecy because I'm just gonna be playing really afraid.
I actually had a pretty good conversation with Peter. You know, got some insight into where the bot lane was at, and had a really good conversation that kind of worked through some of his tension about the matchup. Yeah, I thought that really kind of broke a little bit of the tension. There wasn't anything to talk about with Eugene, Jake, and Impact. I mean, everybody was really super relaxed. Could tell they were confident. It was actually, I wouldn't say easy because it never is easy in a scenario like that. But for me, I always like to try to front load and do all of the hard work. And you could see that all of the hard work that we had done throughout the split had really kind of taken hold, and there really wasn't a whole lot much left to do.
You guys have to wake up around like 12, and anyway, just try to sleep by like 2, no later than 3.
That's when the clubs close anyways. It's too early.
How far is your hotel?
I can't believe how bad these homemade cookies are.
Pretty close.
Hello, Miami! Today, a new team will ascend to greatness. A new team will lift this trophy for the first time. A new team will raise their banner in the LCS
I use the armchair.
This bridge chair.
Oh yeah, same. Mine is super wobbly too.
Fall loose?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just need to, I feel like that's not really against Leader was trying to give him
Just, I know, really waiting somewhere. Black cat, G, really waiting somewhere.
How do we make
I mean, when we did the peripheral check, everyone was kind of like goofing around and mingling. I saw Olleh was talking to Cody, and I was talking to Afro a little bit. I think everyone has their own way of like kind of showing confidence. If you show that you're relaxed, it shows that you're not worried about the next game. Or if you're like really serious and kind of stoic, it kind of gives off the feeling of like, oh man, this guy's way more serious than me. It's like there's like a game outside of the game where you're trying to kind of show your face to the opponent in whatever way you want. For me, I guess I didn't really care, so I was just kind of zoning out during the peripheral day, just waiting for it to be over. But I saw like Cody was like swagging out, maybe trying to show off a little.
No, that's nice.
Yeah, Cody was exaggerated as fuck.
Yeah. And Afro was like, oh.
Yeah, Afro was a little embarrassed.
That's a wrap. Thank you guys very much. Yes. Thank you, Star. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually carried Jake. I'm actually hella good. I fucking no-scoped someone. It was just like I was in phase plan. Phase up.
Phase up.
Phase up. I don't know how to do the hand into this.
Do you guys ever join phase up on
Joker? Oh, phase up.
Yep, there you go.
Wait, do you have to do it the other phase
There
up?
you go.
Let's go, liquid.
I don't know that's coding.
It's gotta be like TL somehow.
Just like this.
Yeah. TL.
Oh.
Hey Jake. You wanna play with me?
Nope.
What is that?
PUBG Mobile, dude. It's got 10 million downloads already.
얘네 수영에서 올라가잖아요, 한국이.
Just like walking around the venue and seeing all the fans that have come out to enjoy the event, it feels great to have so many people behind the players and the organization. And you know, I think we've had a lot of fans that have been fans of the org for a while, but when we're not performing well, you hide a little bit, you know, like you keep your jersey in the closet or whatever, because you're just like, damn, another loss, like they're in 9th place, they're in 10th place. So I think there's just been a lot of fans that they're just, you know, rallying behind us because we were having such a great season. I feel like proud and honored to have so much support from the community.
I'm gonna be totally honest, I used to really not like doing fan meets. And I know that's messed up because obviously fans are why we're able to do what we do. But I really didn't like the concept of before a match, just like having to spend like hours upon hours, just like force myself to smile a lot and be happy with everyone.
Jeez! What are you looking at? It's a long day.
And then I actually started to have a really good time and I was like, hey, you know, these guys probably came from like all over the country just to come out and see us play. These guys are waiting like hours in line just to take a quick photo with us.
It's really uncomfortable to stand in a line for like an hour or 2 hours and then you still had like so much energy.
Even though it took like 3 or 4 hours overall, it was really fun.
Don't show camera.
We were playing 100 Thieves in about 3 hours, and the guys are getting ready right now, and I think they are well prepared. They were up really late last night going over strategies and things to exploit. I saw that 100 Thieves was like shopping for shoes, and they were like, I got in an elevator with a few of them and I heard Nate Shot be like, yeah, let's go play baseball, let's go like enjoy this. And it's like, are you taking this seriously? Are you guys prepared? Because it doesn't look like it, especially according to our scrims 2 weeks ago.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down. Ah.
Lead the way.
What the fuck?
I've actually never been in a limo before.
Me neither, this is fucking nuts.
Hitting yourself.
Think about these moments and that they're like so hype and there's all this energy and like, oh my God, and everybody should be so excited to go and play. But really it's like the calm before the storm. We have an entire limo filled with like 15 people, and you could hear a pin drop.
There it is, guys.
While we're sitting in the limo, I was just thinking, okay, what can I do to help impact the mindset of this team? Is there anything that I can do or say?
So, real quick, so guys, I know that you guys have been putting in a lot of work these last like couple months. I've seen more work out of this team than any other team that I've worked with in the past. I know you guys have heard this a lot. Like you've been working with a lot of different organizations to get to this point. You've been here before, you know that. I just want to say that I'm like super proud of everything that you've done. I appreciate it, and we're gonna go out and like finish what we started, which is basically win a championship today. Let's start off with like a liquid on 3, and let's give it like the biggest liquid that we've ever done. 1, 2, 3. Liquid!
One team's gonna win and one team's gonna lose.
That was nice.
Hello, Miami! Welcome to the NALCS Spring Finals. Today, a new team will ascend to greatness. A new team will lift this trophy for the first time. A new team will raise their banner in the LCS studio, and a new team will represent North America at the Mid-Season Invitational. Making their NALCS Finals debut, looking to be the 4th team to hoist this trophy. Give it up for Team Liquid! Challenging them for the championship, finishing the regular season in first place and making the NALCS Finals in their debut split. 100 Thieves!
It all comes down to this. One series is going to be the culmination of an entire split's worth of work for both of these brand new squads.
It's a 1v4 under Turing. Meteos has
I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Okay, I'm going to stay back.
The damage coming in, the dive going through, impact flashing away, still looking to maybe survive. Cody's done with the damage. And first blood to 100 Thieves. Someday still running away. Pobelter in some danger. Multiple health bars all over the place going low, and Liquid finds a kill. Suppression goes through, impact gonna be taken above, but Cody is lower. Flashing over the wall, trying to stay alive.
Hey, go top. I'm saying no, drag. No, I think this is gone. You should go top.
Team Liquid coming out on top and winning the rights to the drink. Meteos decides this is the pull, this is the play, this is the initiation, and they find the enemy jungler. Baron is started up, talking about no hesitation. This is the kind of play this team wants to make. They're going for Baron. They've gone down to half. Afro coming around from the side. This
oh my god, flash ulted. Hey, you guys are 3 now. Wait, I'm up in 10 seconds. Is he gone?
No, we have to. I tried to steal it.
Yeah, I think I can just in.
And 100 Thieves head right back into the pit. They still have to worry about Xmithie smiting this. They don't have vision just yet. Olleh is trying to get some here.
My pick. Okay.
Yeah, I have to
pick
more. Jake was like, Olleh, do you have ward? And I said, yes, I have 1 ward and 2 pings. And I'll put it 1 by 1. And they said, okay.
Baron 1/4 HP, very low. Xmithie wanting to go over the wall.
Jake is actually the highest percentage of like Baron steals in the league. He steals Barons, like Dragons, like so many times. So it's actually amazing to see.
What goes in my mind? I don't even know.
The man doesn't think, he just presses smite and he gets
It's
lucky.
just mainly instinct. Like, I don't know, it's been
just
so,
luck.
I try to stay calm as much as I can in the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other junglers in the pit, they're like, oh my fucking god, I think he's gonna steal, holy shit, they stole it. And then Jake's just like, I wonder if I can steal it.
Wanting to go over the wall. Xmithie with the steal!
Team Liquid who steal from the 100 Thieves.
What a play!
Flash there. Fuck, Jake, you're so good.
Actually, when Baron was at 2K and Jake said he was going for the steal, I thought for sure, I was like, Jake's probably gonna get this. Like, he always gets this. He always steals Baron.
I knew that.
That's Jake, dude. That's our jungler. I don't know, after Jake stole Baron, I kind of knew that we were gonna win.
The Thieves are out, and Liquid will take
Okay, next game. Let's focus. We actually should have lost. Jake, let's just focus on the next game.
Okay, nice. At the end, it's 50-50. It's your Smite versus theirs, and Xmithie showing why he's one of those veteran junglers, what that experience can do for you in those clutch moments, and it makes the difference in this game one.
I know you guys are a little bit like hyped up, you guys are excited, but just try to calm down a little bit and focus more on listening. Like you guys are all talking like a lot, the comms are getting cluttered, you guys just need to listen and then make a plan and then just be on the same page, okay?
Well, after the first game, Kane and Dodo said that our comms was too cluttered, and we're over communicating. We're saying too many things that's not relevant to what's happening now, and I thought that was actually crazy that they noticed that, because I didn't notice that in the game. Kane isn't even fluent in English. Like it's his second language, so it's crazy that he can like understand that is a really big problem, and then we can make the change for game 2.
Baron steal. We grouped 5 on banner, which we said we should never do, and we did it, and then we won.
But I think we get bottom better, and because we
cannot just base.
Yeah, I think we cannot. Yeah, I cannot.
If anybody, like Peter looked a little tense. I couldn't tell if he was like nervous based on like our previous conversations about the matchup, or whether that was just like him in kind of just getting shit done mode.
It's time for game 2. Can the Thieves strike back and tie this series up? Or will Liquid take us to match point early on? They would love to be able to do that. They would love to make it so it's only one more win before they hoist the trophy. Oh, the drift! He's escaped for now. He goes on a ride of stop by Olleh!
Olleh with the ultimate snag right there.
Cody's son and Afro Move gonna have a hard time getting away from this one. Cody's already down. Afro will follow him shortly after. And Liquid walk away with 2. Meteos turns on the Predator. Ryu swoops in from the side, and Xmithie, remember, has no flash to speak of. Taken very low. Knocked right back in as Pobelter comes over the Ryu wall. And now it might be Liquid, who's found 100 but a 4-man shuffle finds them all, and Liquid finds huge success.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened there. Jake got caught somehow, and then they were all stuck in the pit. And then I figured they'd all just flash out, because otherwise they'd all get knocked back, whatever you want to call it. Azir Sec, Shurima Shuffle, whatever.
The Pobe Shuffle now.
The Pobe. But yeah, it's like they were clumped. I just went for it. They all died. It was cool.
The Nexus is exposed. The Thieves are on the retreat, and Liquid is looking to take this to match point right here, right now.
100 Thieves, they have nothing left. Backs against the walls, they're gonna have to rally.
Okay. They can't, we don't want them to get ahead of themselves, right? Say number 1 priority for this, like mentality-wise, like we don't want them focus anything past this game. Like they did better in terms of communication, they relaxed a little bit. I don't want them too relaxed or too overconfident. Yeah.
Okay. I like that message. One more.
After the second game, they had really calmed down. Like the energy had really kind of subsided in a sense. But having won 2 games in a row and basically in line to just win in the next game, I was really concerned that the energy could kind of continue to trend downward. They could relax a little bit too much. They could get a little complacent, a little bit overconfident.
Like we're in a really good spot right now, 2-0, but like just don't relax too much. Just always just
don't relax at all.
Yeah, don't relax at all. Keep the energy up.
Yeah.
Do you guys need some snacks?
A team with their back against the wall.
Like I have to go pee.
Close your eye and just visualize with the AWTF at the review room. You guys are freaking bad. Just relax. Then let's get ready for the next game.
Basically, you had a dangerous team with their back against the walls. Like they're dangerous. Like you can't relax for a second. Like just don't give them any room to breathe, and don't let your mentality reflect that.
Hey guys. Yeah, 2-0. It's not 3-0.
Right. Rolling.
Right. Razor sharp. Right. 2-0. Game's not over. We have 1 more game. So just focus. Stay focused. Yep. Remember what we worked on. Just communication. Just play smart. We're the better team.
Yep.
All right.
Liquid on 3. 1, 2, 3. Liquid! Liquid is putting on one hell of a show, 2-0 so far in this best of 5. They've taken us to match point. But 100 Thieves could go for the biggest dream of all and start the reverse sweep journey here. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The time is now. There are no more chances.
Doublelift opens up.
The curtain call is out. Cody's son looking to get away. Pobelter with another great shuffle. Cody's son is down. Afro move.
That was insane.
Help me. From downtown to Pobelter. Grab the second. As Xmithie shows up here, doesn't land the fracture, gets thrown back by the Megadar, still gonna be chain CC'd. The damage comes through, the ult is down, and despite the lead, Someday is out of there.
Let's hold mid
I go
together.
this way.
Good
Nice.
stuff, guys.
Touch running hard.
Just go.
Yeah, we got him.
Afro is caught. Afro move pulled away. There's no way he's tanky enough to survive that one. There goes Xmithie, able to go in, able to find the pull, destroys Ryu, and that's one of your carries already out of the picture. 100 Thieves in some trouble, gonna be taken even lower. Afro move already taken down. It's a double for Doublelift, and the Thieves are triple. Liquid will look for the win right here.
Finish.
Okay,
Let's go. Let's go. Nice, guys.
And now they'll be there victorious together as Team Liquid are your North American LCS Spring Split champions.
Olleh was crying. Hi, fucking little bitch.
Why everyone call me like fucking little bitch? Oh, Jesus.
Wait, but you said the last thing you said in the game was we're going to MSI.
Yeah,
I thought you were happy.
No, like I just.
Oh, you were sad.
No, it's like finally it paid off. It was like relieved.
We did it, guys! We fucking did it!
It made me happy to see that, you know, my teammates were really affected and emotional about the win. For them, they're just so ecstatic about winning. You know, Olleh's so happy that he's crying, and I've never done that before. So it's kind of cool that I was a part of that. That made me feel better. Seeing my teammates happy made me feel better than actually winning.
This is just an incredible moment. I mean, I think more so than any other season and any other team, there's been such a sign of strength from these guys that is just inspiring. You know, these guys are so strong and they deserve every moment. And thank you to all the fans supporting Team Liquid and supporting the players. It's just incredible. It feels amazing.
Wow, this is what it feels like to win, go the furthest that you go in the split. It's just, I don't know, I never had felt like that, you know, it felt great.
It was really like kind of the icing on the cake to see it in person, but to really be able to share in the celebration on stage and just like see the pure joy on everyone's faces was awesome. I mean, except for Jake, he seemed like he was ready to play Fortnite.
Yeah, I felt really good because they announced I was the finals MVP, and then the crowd started chanting my name, and that felt really good because I've never had that happen before. It was actually so cool because usually when I play in the finals, it's been against TSM every single time, right? Because they've made it to the finals every single time. But it's like this time we were TSM, we had all the fans. Steve was probably losing his shit, but everyone was losing their shit, so we were just all collectively losing our shit together. Damn. Jake's like, yeah, we won. Still Baron, it's chill.
I was just happy. I was just happy because of Olleh.
Can I go and play Fortnite yet? We won.
I actually played Fortnite that night.
Guys, again, congratulations on the win. Is there anything, I mean, look at this. You have had tremendous support from the fans all week and all split long. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the Liquid fans out here? Anyone, if you'd like to chime in.
I didn't know we had so many fans, actually. I guess thank you guys, because I felt like when I switched from TSM, I joined a less popular team, and we weren't performing well either. But now, it was one of the best decisions of my life. So,
Olleh.
I want to say thank you to Peter because I don't know I can say that, but after we won against Echo Fox, Peter was not there. So like even though we won, I was really sad. But yeah, But today I'm really happy Peter is here with us, and I don't know how to say. So I really respect him, and he's really great man. Thank you.
words you're looking for is, I love you, Peter. But guys, congratulations again on your victory.
You have had an insane week, and from the moments right after last week's match to playing now, you've had to deal with all that. We don't need to discuss the details, but I would like to know a little bit about what going through this week has been like for you as you've built up to this moment.
I kind of just crutched on my teammates a lot, and whenever I started thinking about it, I would, not in an attempt to run away, but in an attempt to just be constructive with my time, I would not let this thing consume me. I would, I would just channel my focus and energy on being closer to my teammates and practicing as hard as possible. And I remember one of the first things Steve did was hey, if you need anything, if you don't want to play, then that's absolutely 100% okay. You don't need to feel indebted or anything. And I was incredulous, what do you mean? I'm not gonna play. Why would I not play? And I think as my fans get to know me better, they'll realize that this is my life, and without competition and without my fans, I would just be a normal person, and I don't want to be a normal person. So, of course, I'm just nothing's gonna stop me. Yeah, nothing.
Peter is the type of person that kind of powers through grief, I think. He is an athlete and a competitor before anything else, and he made a commitment to this team and to himself, I think more importantly, that he would give it his all, no matter what. And it's so easy to say no matter what. It's kind of like the tail end of trying to make something you're gonna say more dramatic. But when it comes down to it, really no matter what? And for Peter, it's holy fuck, no matter what, And that's just such a sign of strength. I remember sitting down with him and I just said, you're just you're a hero to me, that's just inspirational, and I think everyone has something that happens to them at some point, and I just think it's powerful. I think it's just a sign of strength. I think he's a role model for a lot of people, and me first, because I just kind of saw it firsthand.
Awesome. Killed it. Great interview. That was so awesome. That was fun to watch.
Your promise.
Yeah, that was awesome. You guys can do whatever you want tonight. Have fun.
Fortnite?
I
told you. Your face on stage, I was like, he just wants to go play Fortnite. Thinking about Fortnite. Yeah. He was in game 3 thinking about Fortnite.
Good job.
Yeah, I want to go. Man. We're only just waiting for moments. Okay, what's my plan? Let's go. Real last. No, nobody. He's just waiting there.
We're on Frank Azor's boat. This is freaking nuts. We just won, and then today after, it's 11 a.m. right now, and we're on this boat. We're about to take off, boat around Miami. Wait, can you watch your mouth? Let me make sure I get you. Gonna start going too. I thought everyone was gonna go, and then I got the message that it's gonna be at 9 a.m. and I was like, I'm gonna be the only one that goes. Miraculously, Dodo and Joey and Impact? That's it? Oh, Eugene, Olleh, and Jake all didn't go, but it's okay. It's more than I expected anyways.
Impact started just having a lot of fun. He was posing as a model, I posted some pictures on Twitter. He had fun. He wanted it the most. He actually didn't want to go at first because he also thought it was too early.
It sounds weird, but I like naked. I mean, when I say I like naked,
Impact makes us all get naked all the time.
I mean, if I'm fast, doesn't mean I'm just naked or whatever. So I don't mind.
Frank was the one who was driving it. You drive a boat? Do you steer the boat? He was handling the boat. He was in charge of he was the captain. And we went basically from the dock and he took us all around. He took us really out deep in the sea. And then we parked for half an hour. Then we went back to another harbor and it was pretty fun. I've never been on a boat like this before. Cool. Small boat, just going really fast.
I'm glad you came.
It's cool. Cool experience. Thank you to Frank Azor of Alienware, greatest sponsor.
Thank you, Alienware.
So what's next?
Fortnite. Visit family.
Yeah, I'll probably go back home, see my
Mainly
parents.
Fortnite, right? Fortnite.
Yeah, some Fortnite. Get to play games that you didn't have much time to play during the season. Other fun video games, yeah. Gee, I was really trying to go to the gym during the season, and then it just kind of stopped when we started triple blocking every day. So
True.
I'm trying to go to the gym a little bit too, so I don't feel like a potato. Besides that, yeah, Fortnite.
MSI.
Yeah, MSI. Some teams don't take it too seriously, but for us, I think we are planning to take it really seriously. We want to practice really hard going into MSI. We want to test our strength against the best teams in the world.
MSI is going to be a new meta, so I don't know. I think our team just needs to show like fearlessness, that we are going to play our style. We're going to do what we want and just not be afraid of enemy teams.
First time go MSI, I think. Yeah, first time. So I'm really exciting. I really hope we can go same partner. It's my goal. It's same partner. What's your goal?
Yeah, semifinals sounds good. I like the finals a little better.
I mean, final better.
I don't know. I think we can be really good.
I told the coaching staff and the players, like, look, take it easy. I don't know if they are. I mean, they're competitors, so they're probably gonna like want to go for the most. But I think it's a great event. I hope we do really well. But if we don't, you know, then our eyes are set on Worlds.
I just want to play whoever comes from Korea. I think NA versus Korea is always cool to watch because we usually lose, but I actually think we can win this time.
I'm Korean support, maybe, so we can win.
Oh fuck, we got 2 double agents on our team. Olleh and Impact are gonna throw.
No.
Well, this team is not perfect and does have weaknesses. I definitely think that in terms of their potential, this team can definitely end up being like the best Western team ever.
We've always been like wanting to achieve something really big, and it's just nice to deliver on that for everybody. So thanks for sticking with us. I know it's been tough, but hopefully this is also so rewarding to hold on to an organization you appreciate so much and adore, and like we hear you loud and clear. I think, you know, North America, we have clearly shown that we're the best team, and I'm curious to see how we do at the international stage. I'm excited, you know, I can't wait to go and like watch an international event and like be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So thanks for all your support.